You know, I've got a feeling that we recorded this at the exact same time last year.
Yeah, it's been a full year since our last recording.
You mean our first recording?
Yeah, boy.
The podcast is now a year old.
Yeah, boy.
That went by like way too quick.
Yeah, it was like for a fucking year. Who knew?
Hey. That. Do you remember? Like we tried like what 4 different ways to record it.
Oh yeah, I remember those dark days of pure fucking misery.
Fuck me. That was just
Well,
painful.
I did say we should do it over Twitch, and you're like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's because it was the only way to do it properly. Maybe we could still just record without streaming it, but might as well stream it.
Feels better.
Yeah, people can scream at us at
Ah,
intervals and stuff. Hello,
fair enough. Hello.
welcome to the Voices from Behind podcast. It is the year 2020, and this is the first show of 2020. It is also episode 49, which marks the 1 year anniversary of this stupid thing that we started and somehow still do. I'm Evo.
And with you is the other evil.
Yes.
And Happy New Year's, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy solar rotation. Happy birthday.
Happy son of rotation.
Yeah, solar rotation. It's solar
Solar.
rotation.
Oh, sorry. So I thought you said son of rotation. I'm like, I mean, that makes sense.
And remember, today, the Earth just turned 2020.
Wait, what? No, it didn't.
Of course it didn't. But still, I always remember.
2020. Yeah.
And this reminds me, I had an interesting discussion during the week
Yes.
about the decade and stuff. So here's the weird part. The millennium starts at the 2000 year,
Yes.
but the century starts at the 2001st year. So why the fuck is the decade at 2010s, not 2011s? Because the decade is 10 years. So 10 years should be counted from the 2001 since we count the fucking century start. So technically it's still not a fucking decade. It's next year that's the decade.
I think it's just because it was like a common thing for people to call it. Because like it was the 80s, 90s, so it's the 2010s.
See, but that's different. Because, like I said, the century started at 2001. That's the whole point of it. So you count 10 years afterwards. I don't know. It was like, because me and my friends were discussing, they were like, so apparently, because this was in a game, and I was like, oh, so this football player was born in the last century, this one in the new century. One of the players was born in the 2000s, the other one was born 2001. And I was like, wait, what? That makes no sense. What the fuck is this? I mean, what? Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off, your fucking chat slag. But yeah, I mean, in the end, it's just a lot of it depends down to how the fuck people understand it. For me, it makes no sense. And then I'd say, like, I don't know, next year's the fucking decade start. Mostly because I want to make all my fucking Facebook going up with the best dances of the last decade, best news of the last decade,
Oh, best movies, best music, best this, best that. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. I just want to feel stupid because it's not. It's like you just like premature ejaculation, some SOBs.
Best premature ejaculations of the last decade. They're all mine.
Hey, fastest gun of the West. Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, welcome to episode 49, where both hosts are kind of sick.
Yeah,
Except
one of those.
one is a lot worse than the other, and it's me.
Yeah.
I have been abysmal over this last. You know how last week I said, "Oh, I think I'm coming down with something." Yeah, I got literally 3 days later, and I was bedridden.
Oh, so you had the shits.
Oh no. First, just tell me what you did this week. Seeing as how celebrations were had and whatnot, and I'll go over what happened with me.
No, nothing that much special. I went to celebrate at New Year's Eve with a couple of friends of mine and their families and stuff. It was family gathering and we all had wine. It was highly cultural.
Ooh.
And we played a fucking pub style quiz just for the shits of it.
A family
And
pub style quiz.
it's just a pub style quiz.
No, but I feel like that's the only setting where it actually works.
Nah. Well, to be fair, half of us were soloed, and there was just two actual families in there. And I just won myself a fucking thermos. That's a Facebook one. Yeah, it has a like on it. Just
Okay.
best gift
Is
ever
that a gift of a thermos with a like on it?
for winning.
Wait, oh, for fuck's sake. Is
For winning.
it is for winning. Is it, wait, is it a water bottle or is it like a coffee one? Is it one of the ones with a massive lid on the top or is it just like a tiny lid?
Tiny lid.
Oh, so it's a water bottle.
Technically,
I got a water bottle too.
Yeah, I think it says you can use it for everything you want.
Yeah, you can, but with a tiny lid, you're better off just putting water in it because, like, making coffee in that is going to be a bit of a.
Nah, that's fine. Unless you have two lefties for hands. But that's just saying.
Two lefties.
Yeah, two lefties.
The two is the lefties, yeah.
Even though technically I'm not your born lefty.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I was born as a left-handed person. Then my parents retrained me so I can use my right hand predominantly.
Huh.
I can still use my left.
So you're technically ambidextrous.
Yep.
You learn something new every day.
Except writing. I've never learned how to write with the left. That was just on autopilot. Usually it works fine when I do it with maths, but actual fucking letters and just text, it just feels weird.
Okay.
Mostly because I have to write from left to right. That one always fucking confused me.
Yeah, the whole left to right. Like I've got a bunch of left-handed friends that the way they write is the weirdest thing I've ever seen because they like slouch over the paper as well. It's the way they contour their whole arm to get to even
I know.
write stuff down. It's
and that's why my parents taught me how to. I will do it the right hand. See, usually it won't matter if I were writing from right to left. Be exactly the opposite way. But since we're writing left to writing right to left with reverse sentences, that's a fucking nightmare. I don't even think that's even humanly possible. Imagine starting
in Arabic.
No, because now that's different. I mean, in an English setting where you still have to read left to right because that's how we read, and writing right to left.
Yeah.
Now imagine that one working out. So you have to start the sentence midway for you to plan it perfectly, so it goes through the whole fucking line. Just think that for a second.
I'm confused.
Get a sentence midway and predict it so that it ends perfectly at the line. Mind you, if you're studying a new fucking... not a header. Jesus, my English today. What the fuck's going on? Starting a new... Oh, god damn it. Give me a minute.
A new paragraph?
Yeah, a new paragraph.
Yeah.
And you have to, leave some fucking space up front. And you have to start like middle of the fucking word. When writing from right to left. Oh. That's it. I'm tempted to try it just for shits and giggles. Probably.
I'm getting anxiety just thinking about it.
I might just fucking try it just for the shits and giggles.
Just for the sake of it, just try it. Who knows?
Hey, it might actually be fucking effective. Who knows? Spoilers, it won't.
It wasn't. Just a hard cut. Somebody saying it.
Yeah, so basically it doesn't matter. I can still pour whatever the fuck I want. Especially coffee.
Oh shit, didn't turn down my sound. Oop, there we go. Sorry, when you said left-handed, I tried to draw a thing that I draw all the time, which is a Batman, little Batman. And I drew him with my left hand, and it's...
It's horrible?
Oh boy. I don't know how I managed to do that, but he looks a bit like a Picasso, but also, I don't know. I'm just going to send it to you, and you'll figure it out yourself. But boy, oh boy, is it ugly. Hold on.
See, the funniest thing is, back when I had my collarbone broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks horrible. Like it's still technically...
You can tell it's Batman, but it's like, what is going on in that picture?
Yeah, I figured out that the hardest thing to do, like I said back then, was tying with my fucking shoes with one hand, and it was my left.
Of course.
Oh yeah, that was fucking horrible. I don't think it's even easy.
It's like of all the hands to tie it with, it has to be the left. It's oof. Did you do anything specific on, or is it just did you just chill out with the family?
Oh yeah, we should just chill out with my friends and stuff. That was about it. Then I went back home. Passed out till fucking 4.
Duh.
I was supposed to play football. They were like, nah, nah, it's okay.
Weather any
And
good?
then, it's fine, I guess. It's a bit cold, but
Yeah, apparently it's
know.
gonna get colder when I get there, so that should be interesting. That is in 2 days. I get there in 2 days.
Good for you.
Yeah, good for you. Oh,
Yeah.
good for you.
And how long are you gonna stay?
10 days. Not long. I'm only there to like sort a bunch of stuff out. The longer sort of going is gonna be in July. You remember Max, don't you?
Yeah,
We went for
I think
burgers with his girlfriend in Matkov. It was you, me, Matkov, Max, and his girlfriend. Not last year. A couple years ago. When we went to, what's it called, Boom Burger?
what the fuck happened?
I'm saying, do you remember Max?
Yeah, I think I remember
Yeah,
Max. Yeah.
he's getting married, so I'm going there
Oh,
in July
nice.
to at his wedding.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Tell him my congratulations.
I will. The congratulations will be sent.
See, I learned that my best friend's gonna be a father in May. So, yay.
Jesus, is that the same guy that got married back in August?
Yeah.
Oh, gee,
So,
fuck me ass. Was it?
beginning of September.
Yeah. I mean,
I mean, technically, he was living with his girlfriend for like, I don't know, they've been together for like, I don't know, 7 years, I think, something like
shit.
that.
All right, fair enough.
It wasn't
For a
just a
second, I
storm.
was like, they just got married, and now they're getting the kids. Oh, I'm fucking, they're
Nah,
going
we
quick.
don't. No, we don't function that way.
Fucking expediting that shit. Jesus. So anyway, you remember how I said I might be coming down with something?
Yeah. Was it the shit? Tell me it was the
No, it
shit.
wasn't the shits. My voice went that same night that you and I recorded. Was it Friday that we recorded? So the Friday that we recorded, my voice went, and I spent most of Saturday talking quietly because I didn't want to wreck it completely. I was fine Sunday. I went and bought strepsils anyway, just to get rid of any congestion.
Yeah, I got some of them around here. Or maybe I
I went
just.
and saw Knives Out
Yeah.
in a full theater, mind you. It was the latest screening, and the theater was full for Knives Out.
Well, what the fuck did you think they were gonna watch? Cats? Fucking Star
No,
Wars?
there was, yeah. I thought people were still watching Star Wars,
No.
but it was really good. I mean, I'm not saying it was absolutely incredible, but I enjoyed that film a lot, and I enjoyed how goofy it got in places, especially the analogy about the donut, where he just has an epiphany and talks about donuts for 20 minutes. That was
That was so fucking stupid. I think I was just bored out of my mind at that point.
No,
Just
I
want
was just having fun with the actors because you can tell they're all there just having the time of their lives. Nobody looked miserable during the film.
to. Yeah, because half of them weren't there for more than 5 minutes. Like I said, you can't have that fucking cast and have just 4 of them appear at any point in time on the screen.
I love Toni Collette in it as well, though, playing like a grown-up Valley girl. That was
Yeah, like I said, that's probably one of the few bright spots of the movie. And then she was in the movie for less than 5 minutes. Yeah.
That's also true. Again, I'm not saying it was incredible. I'm saying I had a good time with it. So, you know,
I see that movie left me wanting so much good fucking for.
just want a good whodunit. This one is a decent premise for a whodunit, though, where it turns out nobody actually did anything wrong with the guy himself.
But it isn't a whodunit. That's the whole point.
Yeah, true. That is very true. But
I started watching old Basil, Sherlock Holmes movies with Basil. What the fuck was his last name? The original Sherlock Holmes, the best one. Basil.
Basil, let's see here. Sherlock
Rathbone.
Rathbone. Mr. Rathbone, yeah.
Such a fucking mental name for just Basil Rathbone.
Oh, a lot of them are on YouTube as well.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been watching them. But yeah,
I can just imagine you going, yeah, I've been watching them. Like, I bought the box set, and in reality, you're just clicking play on YouTube. Like, yeah, it's the box set, I swear.
well, you can't have the box set because I think that the only reason why they're on YouTube is because they're public domain.
Oh, because it's been so long now.
Well, no, I think that because they refuse to buy the intellectual property so they can own them and have to, do the stuff. I guess that's the best way I can explain.
Makes a bit of sense. But Basil Rathbone is what everybody thinks when they think of Sherlock Holmes. By the way, he just looks like Sherlock Holmes.
Exactly, and that's why I say.
Yeah.
But I mean, I understand why people like the new Sherlock. I still don't like him because he's fucking boring as shit to me. This one,
Are we talking about Robert Downey Jr. or Benedict Cumberbatch?
Both.
Because the Robert Downey Jr. films aren't terrible.
And the second one is fucking horrendous.
The only bit I like from the second one is the chase in the woods.
Even that's fucking stupid. But
because it's a nice slow motion scene with nice special effects and good sound work. That's what I liked about it.
If I wanted to watch some fucking one of those things, I'd probably just watch some Michael Bay movies in slow motion. Yeah.
Robot balls. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. What did you? I think I'm gonna play football this Sunday. Tomorrow I have to.
Football.
Yeah. Football.
But yeah, I saw Knives Out, and then the Monday was the 30th. Yes.
Yeah.
So at the night of the 30th, I got worse, as in my entire head congested, which made me have a fever, have the shakes, cough, snot, blood, like everything associated with like a very bad flu. And I cranked the heating all the way up, went to bed fully clothed with like 2 blankets, woke up in the morning feeling worse on the 31st itself, went to work, and it was so dead that I ended up finishing early anyway. But I spent most of the day, like, we have a policy at work where if there's, more people at the bar, customer-wise, you serve 2 at a time. Like, you'll have one person, and you'll have the person behind him. I couldn't serve 2 at a time. I could barely serve one person. By the time I'd made one drink, Sophia, the girl next to me, she would have served like 4 people. I'm like, yeah, I'll get it, yeah. I was so slow. So fucking sick. And so I was pale as a fucking sheet. And all the, everybody that works there that knows me, they all come in and go, you all right? You okay? I'm like, yeah, I'm great, yeah. So it's like, Evo, go get a break. Okay. I went and sat down in the, when you're so ill that when you sit down, you just don't want to get up?
No, that's a fucking new thing to me. Sorry, you're on your own here, boy.
Yeah, well, when your head hurts so much and everything is spinning, so you just sat there and you're like, it's going to go away soon.
Sorry, I don't know what the fuck you mean. Most of the time, I just have myself some fucking Nurofen on hand.
I don't do Nurofen. I can't.
I can. Because I've got fucking migraines, so...
Yeah, I don't get migraines. I get, like, spins. I get spins, and I get, like... It's when you get a migraine, and even your hearing goes a bit, and everything goes a bit... like, underwater?
Nope.
Yeah, I'll have that, like, because I'll have so much, like, snot and, like, phlegm built up that my hearing just goes, because there's so much of it. And I was sat in the back room, and one of the girls comes in and she goes, are you coming over? I'm like, has it been 20 minutes? Yeah, it's been like 25. Oh, okay. So I ended up finishing work at 3 instead of 4. And what I managed to do, I went and got a haircut. And I did not feel a single thing during that haircut. And that the barber I go to, he's the type of Turkish barber that would just throw you around the room to get your hair done or your beard trimmed or whatever. He's that type of guy, and I did not feel a single thing. I was like, I'm getting sloshed around. So I then got home, and I spent 2 hours just sitting in bed, like I didn't know what was going on. And by 9 o'clock, I was finally kind of normal on the 31st. So I called the parents at 10, to wish them a happy New Year. Then I had ordered pizza just before that, and I watched another episode of The Witcher,
Okay.
which again consistent. They had a few mentions of different creatures in this episode. It's episode 3, and they have a Striga, and it's all practical effects, and it looks really good. I'll give
I
them
know.
I'll give them a lot of props for their set designs and stuff. It's real well made. The only thing I'll say is, which a lot of people have said to me, and Desia said it as well, because she finished it. We started it together, and she fucking finished it in one night after me. She was like, the timelines don't kind of match up, because apparently most episodes, the Geralt stuff takes place in one, like, either in the future or in the past, and other events take place, like, if Geralt's in the future, the other event will be in the past, and vice versa. But what I appreciate about the show as well is they don't give you any explanations. They'll throw in little hints and shit, but it's like, he's a Witcher. What do you mean Witcher? Go fuck yourself. You've not played the games or read the books. So,
Actually,
yeah,
about that,
go on.
I don't know. We'll get this into the news.
Oh shit. Okay. It's like, see these wizards? Yeah, they're wizards. Fuck yourself. What powers do they have? Fuck yourself. That's what powers they have. Oh, okay. All right. Then I was finally better on the first. I still couldn't like function proper, but by today, like by yesterday and today, I think I can actually, call myself a decent human being now, where I can actually breathe and speak and form cognitive thought.
Actually,
Oh,
I know. I don't know.
I
maybe.
thought you were gonna burn me there, and I was just prepping for it. Like, am I gonna get burnt now? Is that what happen?
Oh, it's gonna happen. You know it's gonna happen.
Why? Is it because of the film?
Because fuck you, that's why.
Why?
Because I can. Fuck you, that's why.
Okay. All right. News.
Sure.
News.
So, mind you, I said that the game had zero explanation of what the fuck's going on in the
Oh
movie.
no.
Yeah,
we're
no.
talking about The Witcher 1.
Witcher 3, fuck one. So, get this. Since the beginning of the Netflix series,
Yes.
The Witcher 3 has had more concurrent players than at launch and afterwards. So, because of the TV series, right now, The Witcher is being paid more.
Oh, the writer.
No, you did the game. You idiot.
Well,
the game.
that's a good thing though.
It just. Well, I just. Am I having a fucking moment right now? I know you're sick, but that's just stupid.
No, but people go play the video game. Give CD Projekt Red more money. Let them make better games.
Debatable.
Actually, I'll give you something better. You know what's the funnier thing here?
Well,
The game is having more concurrent. No. The video game, is having more players and more people looking at it than people are actually looking and buying the books.
So
That's even more. That's what I'm saying. That's more ironic considering the old man who told them they're not going to make any money. And shit like that.
I don't think that the books are being translated in everywhere because I haven't seen them back here.
No, they are. I've definitely seen them in Bulgaria. And they've been there. They've been around for a while.
Maybe, but I haven't seen them, which is the weird part. But I know how the fuck I know how it is. But,
no, I'm telling you, I've definitely seen them in random places. A friend of mine bought them fucking a couple of years ago. Actually, he bought the full set. Was it 8 books or something?
No, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen them, but I think that the books that are here are not officially being distributed.
Huh.
Like, how should I put it? It's weird because
he bought it from Cielo though.
It doesn't mean, is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because I'm pretty sure back then the thing was different. Oh god, oh my W is still not fixed. Oh yeah, okay. So,
Yeah,
Autumn Center.
it's on Chitanka. So it's there's a publisher edition.
Wait, give me a second here. Okay,
It's on
that's fine.
Ozone.bg.
It's on orange and on ozone, but sure. But wait, the adaptation is 2019 and the Hexer is 2001. Obviously, we're talking about the Hexer here. But I'm interested as to when the localization back home happened. Because I'm pretty
I don't
sure that
know,
the
because
one.
I remember seeing some of them as a kid. So
Kill it, man. Fucking. Because, like I said, I think the original ones, because, they can actually take the IP afterwards and resell it and
yeah. Okay,
redo
there
it,
we go.
like usually happens. It could be that the ones I've seen was really the old version.
Perfectly
Always be that
possible.
one.
Because these are
Yeah.
there we go. The Witcher collection on a Bulgarian website. It's the seven books for $74.99.
Yeah.
25% off.
Wait, 80 fucking level for that?
75. Yeah, they're usually. Why are books
So,
so expensive in Bulgaria?
I don't know.
Why
Like
the
the,
fuck are books so expensive? I was reading
I
it the
don't
other,
know.
like, say, Court of the Owls. The Scott Snyder, Greg Capullo Batman, the first New 52 Batman run. That first not hardback, the first trade, the Court of Owls #1, is what, £12 here? It is
Uh,
45 lefts in Bulgaria.
like the King in Yellow, the book I got
Yeah,
for 2 quid, for 3 quid.
I
Back
got
home
yeah.
was 12.
We got it what for a
Back home,
fiver each or something. It wasn't even that
no,
much.
3 quid. Uh, Back home it costed like 17 leva.
That is ridiculous. That's not even exchange rates. That's
That's some bullshit.
fucking. You can buy them. Okay, let me have a look now because we're looking at the 7 book box set. This is just on Amazon. Yeah.
Okay, listen. Nah, that's different. So what I've gathered,
It's $54.99. What?
right? So
Why are they so expensive?
the 1994 book of the saga called Blood of Elves,
Yeah.
1994. In English is 2008, and on Bulgarian is 2009.
Yeah, I mean they've been localized before
Get
we.
get this. The third one of the saga, Огнено кръщене, just fucking roll with it. 1996, third
Baptism by
book.
fire.
I'm not sure how the fuck. I'm not sure that's the English one. It has been localized in English in 2014 and in Bulgarian 2010. Whoa, that's an interesting one.
That is an interesting one. Yeah. Trying to see if they're available on Amazon, but most books are for around £10 on Amazon for 7 books. Okay, they're not that expensive in Bulgaria, but it's still
It's too expensive, man. Jesus Christ, 80 level for fucking how many books?
7.
It's too
Bearing in
much.
mind these are 25% off.
Yeah, I know. That means that there are like 15 per book.
Fuck me.
Huh. It's like this is just fucking guesswork at what the exact point is, but
Yeah.
still a lot of money.
Yeah, this is ozone.bg. It looks like. I mean, there you go. Some comics are not that expensive. Like The Killing Joke, the deluxe edition, is 33 lefts.
Fuck that.
Yeah, well, that's the hardback with, the newer colors and all the better pages. 33 lefts is not terrible, considering the deluxe edition in the UK is like 27. Spider-Man versus Mysterio Omnibus, 72 lefts. Are you fucking... Why are they so expensive? Wonder Woman, just Volume 9, 35 lefts. No. Comics should not be this expensive. Especially in Bulgaria, where nobody fucking reads them. There's a reason why nobody reads them.
Doesn't matter. No one cares. And I especially don't fucking care since I don't fucking support any of the big fucking houses that sell books here.
Yeah. There you go. Metro 2033, a fiver. Go buy that instead.
Ah, wait, how much? Wait,
Metro 2033 on Amazon is $4.49.
oh, I think I bought it a bit after they
You
released
can
it. So
buy all three Metro books for $26.97. Go buy them instead.
I have only one book of the Metro series, and it's in Bulgarian. But I got
I've got 2033 and 2034. I've yet to get 2035.
I got 2024, but I can't seem to find
Yeah,
it right now. But I think
2033 ending, man. Jesus Christ.
oh wait, no, I found it. I found 2034.
Found it, yeah. The one with the black on yellow,
Yeah,
yellow and black.
yeah, 15 level.
That is not expensive at all,
Oh well,
considering it
this
was
was.
self-published as well.
Dun, dun,
God
dun.
damn it.
Oh,
Right, news. Remember
oh,
how there was an Uncharted film in the works and how it kept losing directors and they kept getting directors and they finally settled on this guy
it's
called
cancelled.
Travis Knight,
Yeah, it's cancelled,
who was
isn't it?
no Travis
Fuck.
Knight, who was gonna do this, has now departed from the Uncharted film.
Who gives a shit? Just kill it.
So yeah, blah, blah,
We,
blah,
we,
another new
we have
director.
we have Uncharted films, and their names are fucking Indiana Jones. Because that's the.
No, we have Uncharted films and they're just the games. Just go watch the cutscenes
Yeah.
from the game, and you might as well just watch that instead.
Outside of that, I just saw two trailers.
Yes.
One of which is for the new Doolittle movie coming out.
Oh God, I saw that at the cinema.
I was wondering
Yeah.
why were the dragons there?
Dragons? There weren't any dragons in it.
Oh yeah, there were dragons. You haven't seen the
What?
second trailer that dropped
When did that
3
drop?
days
3 days
3
ago?
days ago.
Okay, let's have a look here.
There was a dragon.
Little. Oh, sorry. Pros and cons of fancy rats as pets. Uh, I was looking at getting a rat, and then I realized that rats like to scent mark everything, and that is
Just
not.
just just get a cat.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get a cat. Okay, 23 hours ago. There's one. There we go. I'm just mute the tab. Okay, so
It's interesting that they attached fucking Robert Downey Jr. to it.
yeah. Oh yeah, there was a
Uh,
dragon in it. Well, no.
I
Why?
don't know. I don't know. I don't understand that. Also, I swear to God, there is an audio desync in the fucking trailer.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
There is a desync. That's fucking bad for a trailer. That's the one part where you don't have to have this. And this desync is egregious. Now sitting there going like, did I mishear this? What? He said something and the fuck. It's a desync, isn't it? This doesn't
Oh,
look
he said
good.
something and the mouth moved differently.
No, it was a background one.
Oh,
'Cause, he wasn't on the screen, and then when he appeared on the guy talking, appeared on it's the kid appeared on the screen. His lines were already over, but his mouth was still moving. I was like, did I just see this
oh,
properly, or
or
was it?
there might have also been a thing where they cut in cut in the line during the trailer instead of the
You shouldn't.
actual.
That means fucking incompetence. He should
Yeah.
never fucking do that. Regardless, if it's a desync, it's a desync, but it's still fucking
Yeah.
incompetence.
Also, some of the animals in this film look incredible for CGI animals. Other ones just look like
No.
shit.
Most of
Like
them look
the
shit.
gorilla. The gorilla looks really great. Like
It's
the
a-
fur
it's a-
in that fucker, that looks amazing. But then you look at like one of the giraffes or one of the ostriches running around. It's like, what? That tiger doesn't look. What is that fly? That fly just looks like a cartoon.
Jesus Christ, it's a fucking tiger. What the fuck did you expect? All of them look bad.
Yeah. Also, why does it say Tom Holland is in this film? And clearly isn't.
No, he is because he's the voice of one of the animals. I think he's the
Oh.
squirrel. Because there's a lot of people in that movie.
Oh, there's a lot of people voicing all the.
Yeah.
Okay, we're getting to the bit. We've gone past the Doolittle thing. He's cracking this. They're in a horrible looking CGI. What the horrible digital zoom out. And well, that's technically. Oh no, it is a dragon.
No, it is a dragon.
It's
It is
got
actually a dragon.
four legs and yeah.
And wings and breathes
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
fire. It's a dragon. I was sitting there going like,
What?
since when does fucking Doyle have a goddamn dragon? Apparently he now has.
Dragons
Do dragon
are
thing.
any fucking idiot who likes to think that they're into fantasy.
Nah.
They're the first thing people jump to.
Nah.
Fuck dragons.
Nah. Dragons are fine.
There's one good movie with dragons, and I forget the name of it. Every other, no, it's not. It's not the last one. It's not the one with Sean Connery, even though that was really good.
Is it Aragorn?
Fuck that
Is-
piece of shit film. No, it's the one with Christian Bale. Fuck. Dragon film. Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Oh, I remember that.
Rain of Fire.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a shitty movie. Come on. Fucking Dungeon Siege was better than this.
Still one of the best looking dragon CGI effects ever. And that
Yeah.
movie came out in 2002.
Nah, that's just delusions. It's one of the worst, actually, dragon movies. Since, there are no
I
fucking
forgot
dragons
Gerard
in it.
Butler is in that.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people in that movie. And it sucks.
Jerry!
And it sucks.
It's not that bad. But, okay, Doolittle has made me giving up even more. Made me giving up. Okay, never mind. Would it kill to just make a, silly comedy film with Robert Downey Jr. and talking animals, set maybe
Well-
slightly more modern day than whatever Victorian shit this is? But then
Well,
they're
I
like,
think
we need to make it more exciting, throw in more CGI, and
I think that's what they actually went
Dragons.
for.
with what?
No, that's fine. I think that's the way they actually went for it, and that's fine for me.
Yeah, it just looks like your run-of-the-mill adventure film. It doesn't look that exciting. They're just throwing dragons in for the sake of throwing dragons.
So what?
Okay, I just saw this. I just saw this article, and it's a good article. It is George Lucas felt betrayed in quotation marks by Disney's Star Wars decisions
Well, because he didn't have any.
because they didn't
Any impact
didn't
on-
give him any say. Yeah, they just let him collect
yeah,
his money.
because he's not part of it.
Yeah, 'cause
anymore.
he sold
He'll
it.
be part of- And of course, he's gonna feel fucking betrayed by
He has
that
no
keeping
say.
power shit.
Yeah. What was the other
Oh,
trailer? Sorry.
Fall from Grace, I think it was. It's a Netflix special,
Okay, let's have a look here.
and you know how that's gonna go.
Netflix shares trailer for Tyler Perry.
Yeah, it's a therapy, and this one's actually serious.
Tyler.
Yeah, I know he does only shit movies nowadays, but fuck it, leave him.
Let him, just let him make movies. Yeah, whatever. But it's Netflix. It's all blue. Make it a serious film. Make all the shadows blue. You don't want darker tones. Everything has to be blue. Yep, they've literally made the shadows blue and the highlights like cyany, orangey, yellowy, and that's like one of the most appealing combinations. Yeah, literally half the frame is blue in this and half the frame is orange. No, it's
I'm
fucking
blue,
2007
double
again with all the fucking video game posters.
I'm blue, double dibu, do double dibu, blue, double dibu, do double dibu.
I think you got it wrong, but that's good. At least we're not going to get copyright stricken.
Yeah, imagine getting copyrighted for singing a song.
Yes, you can.
Oh, that's sad.
Yep, this is yeah, that has actually happened. I wish I was kidding, but people have been copyright stricken for playing "Smoke on the Water"
Well,
on the
that's not-
guitar. It's a
Well,
lesson.
that's-
It's somebody giving a lesson how to play "Smoke in the Water" and they get copyright stricken.
Well, listen, that's fine, because first of all, it's a lesson, and they're playing it on guitar, not fucking humming it.
Yeah, other channels that do like little stupid videos together, they'll they'll get together and they'll sing something, to make somebody else laugh, and they get copyright stricken for that as well, because the YouTube bot does not understand anything.
Strike me hard. Well, to be fair, here's the fun part. Occasionally, YouTube does some good decisions when it comes to that one, and they do review some of the copyright claims that are made by some corporations, and they stick by their guns, thus putting the safe harbor into jeopardy. It's an interesting system, though, when you think about it, because, like I said, sometimes they do right by the people.
Yeah.
Most of the times they don't.
Most of the times they just straight up don't. Yeah. Here's a movie you liked. What's it called?
Which movie?
Doctor Sleep.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's getting. Well, where is it? Doctor Sleep getting 3-hour director's cut.
So is Star Wars. I don't give a fuck about
what Star Wars? Why is Star Wars getting a 3-hour director's cut?
Because Disney. Because they have to make money back.
But that's not even a. But it needs to be a good coherent film first for that to happen.
Nah, it just needs to be Disney. Well, see, people complain that. What was the name of that fucking Chinese-looking woman from the fucking Last Jedi?
Rose.
Yeah, that useless fucking shit. Well, she was in the movie for less than 1 minute, like maybe 2.
In which one? In the newest one?
Yeah, and people.
Yeah, she was on at the start for a bit. She showed up periodically throughout the film, and you know how her and Finn, kissed or whatever at the end of Last Jedi? That whole thing, it's like never happened. I don't think people actually call her by name. That's how bad it gets.
Oh yeah, because that's how it's supposed to be. Because she was a completely useless, superfluous character that was there for diversity that brought nothing to the story. But see,
I didn't tell you about this, but there's a lesbian kiss in the newest Star Wars.
I know. I don't fuck.
What is? It's all, everybody's accepted. Everybody.
I don't fucking care. Honestly, I really don't care. And here is the fun part. So, people that are not fucking Star Wars fans, they don't care for a good movie and just want to fucking push their own agendas into people, because that's what the fuck the new
Disney wants to do. Yeah.
No, not the new Disney. The new fucking century is all about.
Yeah, it's all about agendas and people having to feel accepted, even though nobody's pushing them around to not feel accepted.
Basically low-key fucking being Hitler by forcing people to accept your opinions. If not, it's fucking death.
As if people are not allowed opinions anymore.
Exactly. Low-key. Same thing.
Low-key. Yeah, low-key, no opinion. Fuck you.
And, that's fine. So, they wanted Rose more on the screen. No one else did. Because everybody knew that she did nothing for the movie.
Do you know what I feel like about these films? Out of all the main cast, Finn got snubbed the most.
He's also one of those completely useless fucking characters that had no point in the movie. But we had to stick with him for 3 movies. And see, the most egregious thing is there was always the possibility of turning Finn into a goddamn character, into a fucking human being for once.
Or at least could have let him and Poe fucking gay it out. Because they were clearly just had the gay hots for each other. Let them smooch. Let the boys smooch. What's the big deal? No, we can't. They main characters can't have main characters smooch. Look, lesbians in background. Look.
Well, they were kind of teasing.
They
were kind of teasing a romance between Finn and Rey, which never happened.
Oh, did it? I didn't tell you about this because I didn't want to spoil anything last time. But
I don't fucking care.
Before the start of after the start of the film, when MacGuffin happens, and just before they supposedly die, Finn goes to Rey and he goes, "Rey, before we go, I have to tell you something." Guess what?
He's in love with her.
He never tells her the thing.
Oh, of course, that's how you do this shit.
No, but they only mention it afterwards once, where she goes, "What are we going to tell me?" He goes, "I'll tell you later." Nothing. The whole film, nothing.
Because like I said, they were teasing it.
Because no time. We got to move forward with the film. We gotta reverse the last plot. Just move. That's the Rise of Skywalker. It's just a lot of movement. A lot of forward movement, which doesn't know if it's going forward or backward, but...
See, this is fucking J.J. Abrams at his finest, being
Yep.
a shitty filmmaker. Because when he knows that he can't do anything with the plot, because he has no fucking plot and no idea how to make
Yep.
one, and to make an interesting movie, he's like, oh, just
Again,
blow things happening.
you and I have said this before, but he's a good director. He is not a good writer.
Well, he's barely a good director.
No, but he works well with other people's stuff. They give him decent stuff to work with. And he makes...
One
he made The Last Jedi work, and that was Robert Kasdan that wrote it.
No, he didn't work. It didn't work. Fuck off.
Not The Last Jedi, sorry. Force Awakens.
Oh, no.
Did I say Force Awakens first?
No, you said The Last Jedi.
Did I? No, I don't remember anymore. I blinked since then.
No.
Don't let him write.
Well,
we all know what happened with Lost.
Don't let him do anything. Just get him the fuck away. Just ban him.
But JJ, man of the people. J.J. Abrams.
He's a man of the people, same way as fucking Kevin Spacey is a decent human being.
Oh, that's a deep pull. Oh, no. I don't think we've ever talking about Kevin Spacey on this show before, but oh boy, that's a pull and a half. Speaking of pull and a half, ever heard of Kevin Spacey? Never mind.
Do you know that Oh, no. Oh, no. He's announced to fucking direct Half-Life and Portal?
What? He's what?
JJ.
What about you?
He's announced to produce Half-Life and Portal. Let that one sink in.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah.
J.J. Abrams. Google that name. What's happened?
The end of the world has happened.
J.J. Abrams. Where's this J.J. Abrams news? Have you posted it? It's not. No, it's on the chat.
It's not news. He's been announced fucking some time ago. I wonder why I missed this. Oh, I know, because I probably blanked the fuck out when I read it.
Wait, J.J. Abrams
is he's going to produce the new Portal movie and the Half-Life one.
Why are they making films off of those?
I don't know.
Just play the fucking games.
No, I guess they need fucking money from Artifact being such a shit.
Are you telling me Valve doesn't have enough money?
Oh yeah.
The fucking bucket loads, Jesus.
Well, see, usually, maybe I would say yes, why not? Yeah. But here's the problem. Here's the problem with that fucking situation. Remember Artifact?
Artifact? Is that a game?
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
Artifact is a digital collectible card game. Oh, it's the Dota 2 thing.
Yeah, they made a hell of a lot of fucking loss on it. And I think I covered it last year as well. How times come fucking full circle.
And guess what? Dota Underlords is thriving at the moment because of it.
No, it's not. Overlords came fucking years later.
I'm saying Underlords right now. It came out a couple months ago, whatever.
I know. It's a fucking year after the original Artifact. Almost. Actually, yeah. Here's the thing. They made a shit ton of loss on that game.
I don't even remember this coming out.
Trust me. You see, Captain Fatfuck himself came out before the game was officially out and said, oh yeah, it's gonna have a 1 million prize money pool for a tournament. Game was not out. There was no fucking professional scene. How the fuck do you think this is gonna work out? You know you're in deep shit when he's trying to artificially hype up the game by people chasing clout. That was a fucking telltale sign. At that moment, I fucking knew this was gonna be bad. And it was much worse than I expected. I admit I expected bad, but I never expected this level of bad. This is some fucking Bethesda level shit. Because it lost 90% of its player base in 3 months. How the fuck do you do that one?
Fuck me.
Like
That is a loss and a half. Jesus.
And there is this YouTube channel that's called Nerdslayer or N.S. at this point.
Yes.
Who does depth of game, usually MMOs. I've shown it to Vesco as well, and he finds it intriguing. He takes those failed games and goes through the history and gives points as to what might have actually happened and why some things went bad and why what not, as to see why a game died. And not died in the sense that it's not even updated anymore. Because some of them are still updated anymore, but when a large hiatus of players happens and the game never recovers from it. And in Overlord's, Artifact's case, barely 120 concurrent players. Barely. And there's been talk that they're trying to redo it and patch it out and fix all the shit. And trust me, some of the shit is fucking ridiculous. To launch a 2.0 version, which I presume will never happen because people at this point will never accept that game.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's a fun, and it had the original creator of Magic the Gathering behind it, who did the cardinal sin of blaming everyone but himself. Oh yeah, he pulled a Randy. Which reminds me, here's another interesting thing that all of us missed last year. I mean, I missed, and this is fucking huge for me if I missed it. Apparently, Randy Pitchford has to be under 2 lawsuits. The one that I talked about of him siphoning money.
Yeah.
And the next one is for copyright infringement. Him and Valve together.
Over what?
Get this. Trust me, Bobby Prince is suing him for copyright infringement on Duke Nukem 3D because he had limited rights to one of the games, which was his repackaged shit that no one should ever fucking buy. Even though I fucking own it, so trust me, don't buy it. And then he released what was it? World Tour, I think, the last one, I guess, from the 3D perspective. And he didn't have the rights for it, but still, since it had the original game in it, still had the music for it. And it's one of those what the fuck situations, and it's fucking horrendously funny. I just find it funny.
Okay, I found an article from 1st of October 2019. So, though Prince was paid $1 for every copy sold of the original Duke Nukem 3D in 1996, Prince insists Apogee and Gearbox breached copyright laws with subsequent remasters, as the publisher only had limited rights and quotations to use his work in 1996.
And here's the thing, I think that the one that covered it said that it might be a technicality, so even if it goes to court, it's gonna take like at least 6 months or so.
Yeah, but technicality or not, they should be paying him for using his music, considering they signed a waiver with him.
No, apparently he kind of got the wrong form. And this fucking fucked up. Maybe not. I don't know, man. It's just up until because they have like 3 months for the official defense to start working. For them prepare defense. So it gets to a court hearing, and the court hearing we'll see if it's actually gonna go to trial.
Okay, as for Valve, Prince says Valve ignored a takedown notice, thus waiving any immunity under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act, and continued distributing infringing copies of the music despite knowing that Mr. Prince owned the copyrights in the music. Yeah, but your music is in the game, and they're buying the game, not your music.
Wrong, since because the actual properties his songs themselves.
Yeah, I figured. This feels like a lot of just circling about.
See, I am utterly and for them to wrestle fucking Duke Nukem's IP away from the greedy little fuckwads hands, so we can give it to actually competent people that might actually bring back Duke for once.
Yeah.
I just fucking hope it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
fingers crossed.
Something. It's better than nothing.
We've all got our dicks crossed.
Oh yeah, last week I also forgot to tell you. Wrath Eon of Ruin got a major fucking update.
Shit, did it?
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna cover the half of it from what I remember. I still haven't played it.
New level or?
No.
Oh,
Much more. It's a overhaul on a lot of things. First of all,
okay.
they added a new difficulty, so you know what that means.
Grinding, and more
No,
grinding.
there is no grinding in that game.
I know what you mean.
Jeez.
I know, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, you buckle the fuck down and finally play the game as you're so fucking supposed to. Secondly, they changed the heretics HP and damage pool,
Okay.
which is nice, but they made them tankier but do less damage, which is not fun. They also changed the Fang Spitter a bit, actually quite a fair bit.
So
They made
it's
it
actually a viable weapon now, yeah?
kind of, but not really.
Because it wasn't a viable weapon to begin with.
It
Even up close, it
was,
wasn't great.
but no, it was good for dealing with heretics and flying bastards.
Yeah.
It's about because it was also able to what's the word for it? Stop projectiles. But no, they reduced the ammo capacity for the flank splitter, but they increased the damage on the primary and secondary, and increased the rate of fire on the secondary as well.
Okay,
So now
so
you
yeah,
carry
shoot,
less, but you
shoot more.
supposedly no. Technically, it's like you're shooting less now, but
But you
you
do
do
more
more
damage.
damage.
Yeah, they've balanced it out in a way.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's how that works, though.
Well, no, it's the same as this skill will do less damage, but will hit harder. You know what I mean? No, no, we'll
I
do
mean,
less damage, but
listen,
we'll hit quicker. Well,
listen. I
this one
haven't played the
is,
game.
yeah.
I haven't. I know they haven't changed the travel speed of the animation. I haven't played the game because my download is still broken. So I can't play
Rebind it.
with.
Rebind it. Play with Y, G, H, and J.
No, it doesn't work. I tried. It doesn't fucking work. I'm too fucking hard set into playing the way I'm currently playing,
Yeah, that makes sense.
and it's how it's. So yeah, I'm kind of fucked right now. Oh, mental bonbons.
Oh,
Thank you.
mental.
And I'm kind of happy. I'm kind of happy how they also changed a lot. I think that they removed the soul eaters for some fucking reason. Uh, they're now just collectibles. They're not artifacts. They're bound to a specific key, and there is a limit of 99 to them. I don't understand this change. I think this change is stupid and makes no fucking sense.
The
And
Soul
people,
Eaters, those are the life size. Wait, what?
not the soul eaters, the soul feeders, the tether, because you tether the save points, the quick save
Oh,
ones.
right, the quick. But they're not quick saves anymore?
No, they still quick save, but they're not artifacts anymore. They're just random drops, kinda, and
Okay.
they're specifically bound to an item. Sorry, not to an item, to a button, and there is a 99 capacity to them, which is stupid. Because what the fuck is that? He's like, you've layered enough. Even the most inept 3-year-old with dementia, one-eyed, zero-handed person can fucking finish it. Who complained about this? And just point me out so I can find them and laugh in their faces. Goddamn bastards. But yeah, I mean that's just me being an asshole for once.
For once.
Mm,
I wouldn't say for
I
once,
just
but.
this change just makes no fucking sense to me. But then again, this is how they felt. Apparently, that's what the feedback is.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to play it. We'll figure it out.
Apparently, some really inept children tried to play this game, and they complained that they ran out of soul feathers because I don't fucking know.
Wait, how? Who saves in this game? No, you fucking play the game and save once just to see how it
See,
works.
usually I say yes, but you play on fucking medium. You have no right about this. No,
Yeah, I played it on the one over medium, I think, and I did. I think I saved once.
there was only 3 skills:
This
easy,
is just
medium, and hard.
so I played it on
Now,
medium, and I did not. Yeah, I think I saved once just to see how it worked.
see, if you played on hard, then maybe your opinion was a fucking matter.
Yeah.
But no, it's like play the game how it's intended. No, I just wanna play on normal. Now there is one more above this, and I'm gonna fucking play it. I'm gonna beat the game without difficulty because it deserves it.
It's a good game.
It's a very good game. There was a bunch of other things that they kind of fixed. There are some bugs, some issues that were also present in the game.
Yes.
They made so that the assists are easier to distinguish when it comes to that.
Yeah,
Which is
sometimes, especially in the jungle level, when you got shot with them, or when they were
you
in
mean
the
the
air.
swamp?
Yeah, whatever. It took a second to even realize there was one coming towards you, because they kind of merged with the background.
Well, just know that, I mean, the drops themselves.
The drops were hard to spot too, but I'm talking about the actual projectiles sometimes.
Yeah, I'm kind of, fuck the projectiles. I mean, I never had fucking problems with it. Wait, what?
What?
Oh my lord. Okay,
Oh
I
my
never,
lord!
I
They're
never had
changing the
issues
game.
with them. So if people have issues with that, fine. Just don't crank up everything to fucking maximum like morons. It's the Quake engine. It's not supposed to be on maximum.
Yeah.
You suffer from the same shit.
Now,
Also, you
what?
played on fucking you played with 120 FOV Dusk. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Me?
Yeah,
What's wrong with 120 FOV?
it's fucking garbage. You
No, we
shouldn't
can
play
see
above 90.
everything.
You shouldn't play above 90.
I
You can see
like
everything above
a
90.
wider FOV. Feels like I've got a GoPro strapped to my chest.
Ugh.
Depends on the game, really. Like if it's one of the quicker ones, I'll play with a higher FOV. If it's a slower game, then I'll crank it down a little. But for the most part, I like a bigger FOV.
Yo, I don't. It's fucking
Like
horrendous. It
I
looks.
play COD 4 with 100, I think.
Ugh.
Uh,
You make me sick.
I just like seeing more,
You make me
even if it
sick.
does distort a little. You make me feel. Uh, any other news?
Uh, yeah, I saw the trailer for the Quiet Place 2.
Oh, the full trailer's out, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
You didn't like it.
Okay, so here's the weird part. It starts off and I thought for a second that this was gonna be a prequel.
No,
Got
no,
fucking
they said
forbid.
it's a straight up sequel to it. Yeah.
Well, it's not. It's technically a fucking prequel and a sequel because it goes in the history of how the fuck this whole thing happened.
Okay.
And
So
you know,
they're gonna wreck the whole mystery of it.
well, no, because what's the point? I mean, fucking it happened, but you see how they kind of survive up until there, and it turns into fucking The Walking Dead afterwards. Because now it's not what were they called?
It's not about the monsters.
Yeah, what the fuck was the name of the monsters? Wasn't whatever. I can't remember the name of the creatures. It's not about them anymore.
Oh.
It's about the people and how fucked up they are. I was sitting there going
Oh.
like, this is starting to look like fucking The Walking Dead, and I don't like it at all. But other than that, it looks mediocre. It looks the same as the first one.
The first one wasn't terrible.
Well, it wasn't great either. It was fine. It was just fine. I
Yeah.
mean, we've seen worse movies, and I'm pretty sure we're going to see worse movies, which brings to the next part. This week is the opening week for The Grudge.
The new one? There's a new
Oh,
one coming
yeah.
out.
Oh, yeah. 3rd of January.
Is that why I
2020, the
saw a
USA.
review for The Grudge? I thought they were talking about the old one.
Of course not. And the director is
I
called
didn't know a new one was coming out.
Pesce. Oh, yeah, that's because you live in a fucking hole.
I do live in a hole.
And this is the guy's 3rd movie.
Okay, let's see.
It doesn't look great. It looks mediocre at
The
best.
Grudge 2020. Oh, 19% on Rotten Tomatoes.
4.4
Oh no.
in IMDb.
Oh no.
Also, apparently, Rotten Tomato is gonna be inquired by the fucking Senate
About what?
about fixing reviews.
About giving reviews?
About fixing reviews.
Fixing. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Like, I don't know who wrote this one.
Well,
But it was about the new Star Wars movie, how it had 81% Rotten Tomato score on the site, and turns out that this 81% stood the same from 2,000. What was it? 6,000 reviews up to 25,000 reviews. Never fucking moved once.
wow.
Just all
Okay,
the time, 81%.
that is just even like a tiny percentile. If it would have moved there, I would have believed it. But 85%, considering it's
Dude, that's fucking ridiculous. That means that they just
Quadrupled.
fucking pop. That means that they just fucking popped up the fake numbers to keep the goddamn score up. And I was like,
they left it to like a different type of aggregator. Like, oh, it's a relative aggregator, so whatever's the most, that's the one that shows up. And then you click and there's only one review with 85%. Everything else on it is like 19, 19, 19, 17, 17, 19,
No,
25.
no, it just means that even if they fake reviews, they have to keep it in such a way that it keeps the 85. So if they write someone that's like 94%, they have to bring someone that's 78.
Yeah.
Or for every one that's like 40, they have to put two that are like 87. I mean, this is just fucking guesswork, the exact numbers, but you can get the idea. And it's absolutely ridiculous because I was sitting there going like, you know, this is bad.
Yeah, you don't say.
Even by fucking video game standards, this is bad. And we all know how much these bastards like to do this shit.
How much video game boys like to lie.
Yeah.
And girls and all that.
And I don't know. Apparently, this might happen. I'm actually for it. Because
Let it happen, yeah.
Because transparency is good. I haven't used Rotten Tomatoes in fucking years because it's a garbage site and I fucking knew something was wrong.
I'll use it for the sake of looking, going, okay, what are people thinking? I don't care. And then I'll go see the movie anyway.
I haven't checked. Let me just check perfectly fast for if there are new trailers out, new good one trailers.
Yeah, have a look at, because I looked before we started and I couldn't really find anything.
Not really.
No, there's, again, it's been a quiet, because it's just after years, so it's not going to be the busiest stuff.
Well, we still got some new trailers out. That's about it.
Yeah.
Soon we will be getting some new games on the market.
Video games.
Which means that I'll be busy ranting about shit as always.
Nothing new there, but we all love you for it.
Yeah, you know, one day people just fucking understand that when you remake a game, you have to fucking do it properly. One day.
One day. Same as films. But, you know.
Well...
Or maybe just make something original. Who knows?
Let's not forget. We live in a day where we're gonna have a female remake of Fight Club.
Right, can you not remind me of that?
Oh, I will.
I feel a little bit sick every time you say that. So please no remind. No remind you of Fight Club.
As is everyone.
That made me feel bad. Why the fuck? No, just no. We don't need a remake of... I am sad now. Are you sad? I am sad.
Nah, I just wait for the fucking Third World War, cause
I'm just waiting for the plague. Oh wait, the plague's already back.
Yeah, man.
Did you hear about people dying of the Black Plague in China?
No, but I heard that fucking Trump's putting back the army back in Iran.
Yep.
Oh no, we're on for some interesting. I just went, but
just scratch head, big scratch.
No. I just don't care at this point. Fuck them. Anything else you want to
add? Nothing I can think of. I keep like scrolling over, like I've got this little thing that tells me about trailers. Let me go on the subreddit real quick, see if there's anything there. But anything on our movies? Danny Trejo to star in vampire spaghetti western Death Rider in the House of Vampires.
Don't care. I honestly don't care. If I wanted to watch stupid Danny Trejo movies, I got my fair pick of them. One bot does not really matter to me.
But no, nothing that comes to mind or comes in mind.
What?
What?
I just fucking read this because this is hilarious on so many levels. It's just continue.
Oh, a record number of films from female directors in 2019. Yep.
No one cares. In all honesty. Because half of them fucking bad. Especially, I just don't want to be reminded of some of them. Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, again, as I said, if the story's good, the story's good. Nobody's pushing their sensibilities on you. They're just telling a story. If you feel attacked or you feel like your sensibilities are getting pushed, that is your problem. It's never personal. When it is.
What?
What?
Okay, I'll post this into the Discord. I want you to fucking process what the fuck you just read. Because I'm reading this, I'm not fucking understanding anything.
Open original. Yes.
Deny everything.
All I'm getting is the American flag and a gay flag.
Well, you should fucking read.
Oh, sorry. No, because all it showed up on mine was just the image, not the there to just load it up. United Methodist Church proposes split over gay marriage, LGBTQ clergy.
What the fuck is this?
What? This is the largest religious denomination in the United States. Is to split over gay. So they're gonna give LGBTQ people the chance to be clergy members, but they're gonna split them away?
And to be honest, what they're gonna do is create a separate church that's separate from them, but they're gonna be funded for a couple of years until they get the ground running for these people to be, but they will not be part of the goddamn.
Why don't they just let LGBTQ people in the church?
Because remember, this is Christianity. Actually, this is religion. It's not just Christianity. This is religion, and no one likes them there under any kind of fucking pretenses, regardless of where you are. It's something that just is. It is how it is. Deny it or not, just that way. Does that make it good? Nope.
That is.
I just want to point out. I just want to point out how they're ready to create a new fucking church for some reason.
It feels like it's a spite thing. It's like, what do you mean the gays want to come to our church? No, we'll give them.
It's not a spite thing. Bullshit. It's not a spite thing.
It's a old white men.
Nah. No. Actually, that's fucking racist because they're not white. Not all of them are white.
Oh,
this is Christianity.
Yeah. They're not all white. This is Christianity.
I think
Jesus was white.
God
is Bulgarian.
So the whole point is that what's the word for it? So they're trying to just dodge any more criticism because of this.
That's what it also kind of feels like.
It's a stupid one because I don't think that's how you create.
They pay out $25 million over 4 years.
Yeah.
Why does the Methodist Church have so much money?
Because it's technically a non-taxable organization.
With each dollar you donate, I could buy a jet.
Yeah, apparently this is not happening. I don't know. It's fucking weird.
Feels like a stupid article. It's on the Rolling Stone. I don't really want to trust anything they've ever said, but
I am not sure that that's actually gonna happen. But
yeah.
I've always struggled with the comprehension as to why do they care so much about marriage and why the fuck do they care so much about being clergymen. It feels like they're doing it out of spite, and the other ones are denying them out of spite.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I don't know. Probably because half of us just don't fucking care about any such things as what's the word for it? It's for just marriages or something.
Yeah.
At this point. Also, this trailer here.
It's a social construct. Marriage is a social construct.
It's an outdated system. I mean, I can put it like this: if you want to get married, be happy, get married. But even if you can't get married, if you know that if you both trust each other so much,
This is noise. Noise. Mute tab. Sorry.
and you know that you're going to be together with the person next to you for the rest of your lives, what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
You could be straight and not get married and still be with the same person. I just don't understand why people are so fixated on marriage.
That's a really good point.
I have several friends that do not wish to get married, and they're with their significant others for fucking years now.
Yep. I know people that, like my cousin, she and her, they only got married, and they didn't even get like a big celebration. They just signed and stuff. But like they moved in together, they had a kid and everything, and they didn't want to marry until for the longest time. But then at one point they were like, let's just do it. But they didn't do it for the sake of doing it. They're like, we want to do it, we'll do it. But nobody ever pushed them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hunters.
And, it's a Jordan Peele movie, and there's Al Pacino. It's about Nazis and black people. Apparently that's what we're fucking doing now.
It looks well shot. I'll give it that.
No, it really doesn't.
Okay, they just did the zoom in with the... What happened to those muzzle...
It really doesn't.
What just happened? What just said? This looked good up until about 20 seconds ago.
I think it just fucking pretends to be a goddamn... also for a comic book movie, which it clearly isn't. And it doesn't look really good at all.
Is it supposed to be funny, or are the digital effects supposed to be that fucking horrendous?
This is Jordan Peele, anything's possible. At this point, I don't know if it's goddamn incompetence or just people pandering to him.
He was announced one of the biggest breakouts of 2019. Or the decade or whatever.
Sorry, with one movie, and the next one that was a flop. That's a breakout and a half. But sure.
Who's Logan Lerman again? Oh, he's the Percy Jackson kid. Okay.
I'm pretty sad about the Percy Jackson series, mostly because I was having pure fucking pleasure of watching that goddamn shit. I mean, here's the thing: it was just a dumb movie, and I enjoyed it for what it was. I didn't expect anything good, and I was kind of, this is a Prime Video movie. Like it can be shit. It's fine. It can be shit.
Nobody cares.
No one cares. It can be shit. It's fine. You can do whatever the fuck you want for Prime.
Yeah. By the way, about the seeing as how we talked about Rolling Stones, sorry, the what's it called? The website. They did a greatest guitarists thing ages ago.
No, I do not agree with anything on that fucking list.
Yep, and I mean, most of these people that I can see here, yeah, sure, they can be on the list. But they have Johnny fucking Ramone above people like Billy Gibbons, Prince, Curtis Mayfield.
Okay, Prince is fine.
Randy Rhoads, Mick Taylor. Fuck the Edge, I don't want to care. Steve Cropper, Tom Morello, Mike Bloomfield, Mark Knopfler. They have Tommy Ramone over these people.
I think the fun thing is that
Richie Blackmore is 25 spaces below Tommy Ramone.
And that's fine. That's Richie Blackmore.
Sorry, 22 spaces.
Wasn't it also the place where they basically put Tommy Iommi outside the top 10?
Tony Iommi is 25.
What? Exactly. Tommy fucking Iommi. Wasn't Carlos Santana not even featuring on that same list?
Speaking of... No, he is. He's number 20.
Oh, God. Still, not even top 10. Is it the same list that the top one was not Jimi Hendrix?
I think it is Jimmy.
I guess Jimmy, that's fine. I think he was third, though. I mean, it's been some time since
I'll tell you now. Okay, I'm scrolling. Speaking of that, Eddie Van Halen is number 8.
Because mediocrity is apparently the name of the game.
He's the person that revolutionized shred for like the masses. He's an incredible guitarist. Keith Richards is above him. Are you fucking serious? Keith Richards is number 4. Clapton is number... Oh, fine. Jimmy is number 1. But, yes,
Wait.
Keith Richards,
Wait.
is above Jeff Beck, B.B. King, Chuck Berry, and Eddie Van Halen.
Wait. Clapton is in the top 10?
He's number 2.
What? Are you fucking demented?
Do you want me to give you some names that aren't even featured on this list that totally should be on it?
The fucking guitarist from Merciful Fate for one.
John Petrucci isn't on the list.
Sorry, give me a minute. The 2 guitarists from Merciful Fate's original.
Steve Vai isn't on the list.
Stevie Vai, meh. Sorry, I just never liked him. That's fine.
He's still an incredible guitarist, though. But John Petrucci isn't on the list. None of the modern metal players are on the list that can smoke some of these people out completely.
I mean, listen. If Hank Sherman and Mike Weed are they on the list?
They're not? No, it's... Let me... why am I at number 50? How do I go back to 100? I want to see the whole list, please. Huh? No? Okay, 100 greatest guitarists. Cool, great. Why am I at number 50? Rolling Stone? Fix your fucking website. Okay, it's on TV Tropes. Is that much of a fucking shit show?
Timmy Hansen? Is Timmy Hansen on that one? He's a bass player, so that doesn't mind, but still.
James Hetfield's on the list. Do you want to know who's on the list? And is it number 98? Alex Lifeson from Rush.
Again, I'm asking you. Hank Sherman and Mike Weed.
Hank. Nope. Mike. There's a Mike Bloomfield, and there is a Mike Campbell. No, none. There's no modern players here.
What about Karsten van der Volsing?
Nope.
Now, there's this one album. It's probably the most legendary metal album of all times. It's Merciful Fate's Melissa album.
Melissa's really good.
The whole fucking album is, to this day, probably the best album I've heard in my entire life. There's a simple reasoning for that. It's not because it's because I like the music or whatever. It's because the guitar solos in that fucking album are the most revolutionary pieces of fucking thing that exists. Another question. Just give me another question.
Yes.
Oh God. God fucking damn it. Just pray to fuck. No. Can you write a W fast in the chat?
Yeah.
Because I copy.
All right, W in the chat, please. You know who Randy Rhoads is, don't you?
I think so.
Quiet Riot, Ozzy's guitarist.
Quiet Riot only has one song.
He is on number 36.
Fair enough.
No.
I can technically see it. So I need 1971.
They've got Richie Blackmore
at
number 50. And they've got Johnny Marr on the list. He's a good guitarist, but fuck me.
1972. I need guitars. 1972. Is Ted Turner there?
Who?
Ted Turner.
Nope.
Laurie Weisfield. Oh no, wait. Let's catch that. 1972. I'm searching 1972 because I always fucking forget these numbers. So not Ted Turner. No Ted Turner.
No.
Okay. Andy Powell?
No.
So you're trying to tell me that Wishbone Nash is two guitarists that revolutionized and created the harmonic dual solo, the one same thing that fucking made and kickstarted the whole British new wave British heavy metal. The two guitarists that created that fucking insanity, the most beautiful piece of work I've heard in years, are not there? But you have fucking Eric Clapton as number 2? Fucking Eric Clapton. Get the fuck out of here. Just grab your shit and get the fuck out of there. Fucking Rolling Stones, go suck a dick.
Yeah, Joe Walsh from the Eagles, speaking of dual solos, is number 54.
No.
Johnny Marr is 3 steps above him.
Listen. You're gonna appreciate this. Go into YouTube, right? Wishbone Nash, throw down the sword.
Oh no, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Just anyone that hasn't listened to that song, please do. It's a great song. It really is a great song. And you understand, and these people that created that fucking insanity.
Jack White is on the list. Number 70. He's above Alex Leeson. He's 28 positions above Alex Leeson.
Send me a list of top 10 so I can cry myself into a fucking corner.
Dimebag Darrell's on the list. He's number 92.
Wait, wasn't he a bass player?
Dimebag Darrell is the guy from Pantera.
I know, but wasn't he bass?
No, he's the main guitarist. Right. I'll top 10. Jimmy.
Unpopular opinion on him.
Yes.
I understand many people are not going to like what I'm about to say, but the only reason why he's so high on the list is because his untimely departure from this world boosted him a lot into cult status.
He was still a really good guitarist. You can't deny that.
No, he was a really good guitarist, but outside of that fucking one incident that made him into a person that's, how should I put it, a cautionary tale that sparked also the new way of people acting on stage towards fans, because that really changed a lot the mentality of fans / let's say the group interactions on stage. Used to be way different than that. It's just he's there mostly because of that. I swear that the Rolling Stones hasn't even fucking heard the goddamn Pantera song in their lives for them to talk about it. Even though I personally like some of Pantera's work, not all of it, but some of it.
Same here.
And it's kind of sad that he's overshadowed not because of his skills and Jimmy fucking Page, are you kidding me? Oh wait, Dwayne Allman, I don't know that name though. Okay, Dwayne, what the fuck did you do?
Hi, Dwayne. So yeah, guess what? Steve Vai is not on the list. Joe Satriani is not on the list. Yngwie is not on the list.
Oh, Yngwie Malmsteen is fucking garbage.
John Petrucci is not on the list.
Listen.
Richie Kotzen isn't on the list.
Yngwie Malmsteen, the only reason why people like Yngwie Malmsteen is that he's the one person on that fucking list that never had a fucking group. He only became famous because of his
Michelangelo Badio is not on the list.
Oh, what was that again? Okay, here's the weird part.
Tosin Abasi isn't on the list.
Oh, I'm sorry. So Dwayne Allman played with Eric Clapton. I swear, the other bands I've never fucking heard anything about them. Although Wilson Pickett sounds familiar. It just are we into the? Are you trying to?
Once again, even Tosin Abasi is not on the list. None of the Meshuggah guys are on the list. No modern player is on the list. No, sorry, there are no, apart from James Hetfield and Tony Iommi and Dimebag Darrell. That is pretty much all the metal players on this list.
Well, Tony Iommi isn't exactly new.
No, I'm saying metal-wise. Hetfield, Tony Iommi, and Dimebag Darrell are the 3 metal players on this list.
Like I said, the only reason why people, because technically Tommy Iommi also did stuff outside Sabbath, which is really fucking good. Tommy Iommi is one of the most divisive and important guitarists, bar fucking Jimi Hendrix.
And the only lady they have on the list is Lindsey Buckingham from Fleetwood Mac. And she's at number 100.
I never listened to it. Listen, here's the weird part. I don't fucking know many female guitar players.
There's a lot of really good ones.
I'm sure am about that. But here's the thing, I don't know any one of them. And I won't say anything bad, because I don't fucking... Because even if there were, I can't fucking name. But the ones that I know,
what we're saying is, we're not experts, but Rolling Stone surely are not experts either.
At least they got one thing right.
They got Jimmy on the list, yeah.
Jimmy's number 1.
I would have howled if he wasn't number 1 and they had like Clapton as number 1 or something.
Why Clapton? Why that
Because
useless sack of shit?
he's a blues player who plays with feel. Wait,
He's.
in that case, is Dave Gilmour on the list? I didn't even check that.
I don't think he was. Wait. If David Gilmour is on the list and he's not in the top 10, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing? Like I said, Dwayne Allen. I've never heard of this
David
person.
Gilmour is number 14. Do you want to know who's at number 11?
Who? Just tell me someone.
George Harrison of the Beatles.
See,
Speaking of that, John Lennon is also on this list.
of course.
But John Petrucci is not on the list.
Wait, what about the guys from the Kings? The two brothers from the Kings. The guys that fucking created Distortion. The ones that was supposed to be the Beatles but never fucking managed because of their they never got the visa, so they never became world famous.
The
What about those two?
Kings?
The Kinks.
Oh, the Kings.
You know the cold beer Sunday afternoon.
Ray, which ones? I'm pretty sure Mick Avery's on the list somewhere. Mick. Never mind. They're not. I'm not. Okay. Dave Davies is on the list, yes. And he is number 91.
So you're trying to tell me that the people who created Distortion are just...
Are you trying to tell me that Dave Davies and Alex Lifeson are below Jack White? Jack fucking White. The way I made it sound is how it sounds live when Jack White attempts to play his own fucking songs. Tell you what, even if we're not talking about modern or like John Mayer isn't on the list. Even Dave Grohl even.
Well,
but you have Jack White? Are you fucking serious? Slash is on there. He's number 65.
Okay, I'm gonna use my personal bias here, but that's a bit too high for him.
You sure? Because John Lennon is above him.
Fair point.
John Lennon is above Alex Lifeson and Dave Davies. And Paul Simon. And Dimebag Darrell. And James Hetfield. And Willie Nelson.
Whoa, I'm not sure. Well,
and John Frusciante.
Wait.
And Robert Johnston.
Wait, give me a second. Hetfield was on the list.
Yes.
Just Hetfield, no one else.
Just Hetfield, yeah. That's how I read it. I watched Mike the Music Snob's video on the list. And he didn't go extensively over the whole list, but I heard some of the people and I went, The Edge from U2 is above all the people I just mentioned.
But no Dave Mustaine.
No. Tom Morello of Rage Against the Machine is 2 places below The Edge from U2.
To be fair, that's Rage Against the Machine, so no one gives a shit, but...
He innovated the way like punk rock and metal sounded for everyone. He did it on single coils, for fuck's sake.
Don't care. Just listen, that's a personal bias. I don't care
He's
about
a versatile guitarist.
No, so no Dave Mustaine, no Cliffy B. Okay, but he's bass, so maybe you can make it because they were leaning on for non-bass guitar players.
Yeah, no, it's just regular. It's just guitar players, not bassists. Brian May's on the list, sure.
But there is also Kirk Hammett. No Kirk Hammett.
No.
No Kirk Hammett.
No.
But you have...
Les Paul's on the list. Neil Young is on the list.
Yeah, fair enough on Neil Young.
Derek Trucks. I don't even know who Derek Trucks is. Derek Trucks. Music groups. The All Man Brothers Band. Okay.
Tell me, is Avril Lavigne on that one?
Can you imagine? No, she ain't.
You know, honestly, I actually wished for her to be there because it
See,
makes complete
none of the
sense.
guys from Maiden are on the list either.
That's okay. That's fine.
Scorpions aren't on the list.
uh,
Nobody from hair metal's on the list. There are no actual virtuosos on here apart from Eddie Van Halen. None of the shredders are on this list. None of the modern metal players are on this list, or modern rock players. Fucking, again, John Mayer, one of the most popular guitarists in modern times, is not on the list. And he's a really damn good guitarist as well. We've all heard John Mayer. But
I mean, it's just, but that's fucking ridiculous. Let's just move on because this will take whole time. I mean, we can go over.
It's the same as IGN putting Magneto as the #1 villain of all of comics.
Like I said, I have never fucking heard of this Dwayne Allman person, but apparently, it's because he used to play for Eric Clapton. Oh, by the way, he also passed away.
Yeah,
of course he did, because of course
1971.
And of course this was recent. Wait, what? 1971 wasn't it later?
No, 71.
I never fucking bothered reading through it. Motorcycle accident, wasn't it?
Oof, something like that. He's a Florida boy. Anyway, last week
You gave me a shit movie.
I gave you a film that, I'll be completely honest, I did not have the chance to see because I was way too fucking sick. So I'll just open up the wiki.
It's a bad movie. I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Oh yeah, I've never liked it to begin with.
I don't mind it.
Don't like it at all.
Give us a synopsis of this film.
Again, so actually I've put it. This is the Amerification of the 13th Warrior. Quite literally.
Oh shit! Yeah, I never looked at it like that.
It's like it took me like fucking 5 minutes for that one. But instead of 13th Warrior, it was Antonio Banderas playing Melvin, the Viking, which would never fucking happen.
You would get like slaughtered on the spot.
Exactly, and somehow I think it was just, whatever. Let's go with shit happens. We have in this situation a bit more of a hassle since this is in the Wild West of the Americas and
late 1890s, yeah, or whatever.
And they're facing Indians, not just Indians. How we refer to as troglodytes. Yeah, I know. I actually laughed at them. These are recluses that communicate through weird bone stuff that they have since they're born. It's a fucking weird shit. But the cast for this movie is surprisingly an interesting one, since you have fucking Kurt Russell, my boy Sid Haig.
Yep, David Arquette, Richard Jenkins, Matthew Fox, Lily Simmons, and I forget the other person's name.
And see, here is the thing I find the most funny about this whole affair. In one case, we get Antonio Banderas. In this case, we get Sid Haig. And I love my boy Sid Haig here, but yeah, it kind of feels like a downgrade.
Antonio.
Sorry. And they started off by being, the Wild West. So basically, everything there is about robbery and stuff.
Yep.
Mostly robberies. So they kill some people. Sid Haig and his accomplice. I think his name was Purvis.
Yes.
Purvis. By David Arquette, who literally is in the movie for like 15 minutes.
Oops.
And they try to run away from some people. And what happens afterwards? They disturb the nest of these reclusive Indians that are basically
cannibals.
Kind of, but it's not
really. They are cannibals, essentially.
Maybe, kind of.
They look fucking cool, though.
And they just took in all white male. All white stuff.
Because they get because they're all. It's bone ash they get covered in.
Yeah, and they used all their weapons are made from
human.
And not human, just bones, just general bones. And so usually, Sid Haig dies while David Arquette disturbs the burial ground, I guess. It's never really explained.
It's explained at the end.
It's
It's where
something to
they
go,
keep that. It's where they keep the hatchlings.
probably. And they pursue Purvis, who goes into the nearest town like a week and a half later.
Yeah, because
Where,
it's the Wild West, and the closest town is a week and a half later.
yeah, that's fine. And the sheriff, played by Kurt Russell, puts him in jail, gets Arthur, his name was, I think. Was it Arthur?
Who am I looking for?
Uh, not his deputy. Lily Simmons is playing Samantha, the wife of
Yes,
the guy with
it's
the
John
one leg.
Bruder is Matthew Fox, and Nick. Is it Nick? Oh, it is Arthur. Sorry, yes, Patrick Wilson is Arthur.
Yeah, and he has a leg injury.
He is.
It's really, really difficult for him to overcome. And
Because again, it's the Wild West. It's a broken leg. You're gonna die.
well, kind of, but not really. Because here's the thing, though. The weird part of this movie is that it's kind of on point with some of the things, but some of the things are completely fucking stupid. And I guess it makes sense for the time period that they were doing it, but it still was weird how the fuck did they knew so much about medicine and how it was not even discovered later by them because stuff. But
That's true.
whatever.
Yeah. It's a
Whatever,
film.
it's-
You can look past that sometimes.
Yeah, and these Indians, as troglodytes, let's just go with the Choggies.
The
Choggies
Choggies.
find them, and while Purvis is in jail being shot by the sheriff because they figured out that he stole some of the things and they were just waiting to see who the fuck they stole the stuff from. The Choggies end up killing the only black person in the whole movie, eat some horses,
Yep.
and kidnap both Purvis and Samantha.
Yes.
And it is, and the chase is kind of on foot.
Yeah. It's
But,
because it's a very rocky terrain, so the horses can't really
Yeah, but
do much.
Arthur joins them with his leg with issues,
Yes.
while the other people involved. They're also joined by the sheriff and what's the name of and the president fat guy, the old guy played by Fred Melamed, I think it was. Yeah, Fred Melamed
Fred?
was. Yeah, he plays Clarence.
Clarence.
The old guy that's with them, and Bruder, the resident psychopath.
Yes. That is Matthew Fox, by the way, having the time of his fucking
Yeah,
life.
no, he plays the resident psychopath. He's probably the funniest person in the
He's,
whole
he's fucking great in the film.
He's just a fucking psychopath. He's a complete fucking psychopath.
He's literally having the time of his life playing this, whatever he's playing.
Who suffers from PTSD, just shoots people randomly. He's just like, nah. And they only bring him because reasons.
Yeah. He's the wild card. Or something.
And most of the movie, and it's really slow. The movie's really slow.
Yeah, it's 2 hours, but it's very slow.
It's them trying to get to the goddamn caves where they're being held, and it's all about the interactions between each other. Like, people are not happy that Arthur's joining them, considering the fact that he can barely walk.
Yeah.
They get the horses stolen, and since they injure one of the horses, Bruder has to go and kill it.
Yes.
And he's the only time he's emotional, but they also have to amputate Arthur's legs. It's getting really bad because he's not doing what his wife told him to do because he's just trying to find her. And so they leave him after they amputate him, and they're like, "Yeah, we left him a couple of days. Maybe he'll survive, maybe not. Can't be bothered." They go to the cave with the troglodytes. The troglodytes ambush them, and Bruder just fucking dies, even though he's probably the best known out of them. At that point, you realize that it's very visceral and very.
It's very well made. Yeah, the practical effects are.
And then
okay,
but it's and that doesn't make it bad, but it just feels like it's a little bit too little, too late at this point.
But to be fair, it sort of kicks you in the teeth though, because it comes out of nowhere.
Wrong, because you already saw it at least twice.
No, but you saw them eating the horses, but you don't expect the person to get fucking disemboweled in the middle of a fucking cave.
No, because they fucking said so. Remember, the person that was the president Indian was like, yeah, they're not Indians. They're not like us. There's something completely else that they eat other people. He fucking said it.
Oh yeah.
Like, you
Again, I
know,
don't remember much, but go on.
it's not a it's not a great movie. So both Kurt Russell and
Richard Jenkins. Is it Richard
yeah,
Jenkins?
and Clarence. I think it was Clarence.
Clarence. Fred
Chicory. It was
Chicory.
Chicory.
That is Richard Jenkins.
Chicory.
Deputy Chicory Corey.
Yeah.
Just Chicory.
Oh, it was Chicory. Sorry, I was the wrong person. I thought it was Clarence.
No, Fred Malamet is the one that plays
Yeah.
Clarence.
Yeah, so it's Chicory. And Chicory's they get taken by the cabin when they see Samantha being alive and well.
Yep.
But there's an issue with that one. They start seeing what the fuck they're keeping them alive for. They're gonna eat them. So
Yep.
they kill Purvis very graphically.
Oof.
Which he's already dead when they split him in half. So
Yeah.
who gives a shit?
Pretty. Again, looks pretty good. The whole movie
And
looks dirty as
yeah.
fuck and like just grody and gritty.
And at that point, Arthur's already up and
Yeah.
coming, but he's figured out how to fight them because he figures out that they communicate through whistles and that they have from the bones that were created. They're not externally just created. And he's like, okay, so if I use this, I can lure them in. So he uses
Yeah.
it and shoots some of them. And he enters the cave one-footed, and he sees that the sheriff, almost dead, is gonna be killed by by the lead.
Yeah, by the big muscly man.
Is the tribe leader? Are they a tribe? Let's go with
They're
tribe
essentially
leader.
a tribe, or I'd say they're more of a herd or more of a posse than they are a tribe.
Pack.
Because there's
I'd say
more of a pack. Yeah. Again,
And
a
he's
cool looking pack.
And he's able to kill him with the help of
A bone
Kurt Russell.
tomahawk.
Yeah, exactly. And Kurt Russell's almost half dead at this point, and he's like, "Okay, go out, cover you," so that they do. So they're able to leave, but at that point, they see some of the pregnant Indian women. They like, but I don't think they kill them.
No, they're pregnant, but they're also they've had their legs and their hands or their arms taken off completely. So they
Yeah.
cannot run away and only give birth. That's why they got disturbed initially, because that's where the hatchlings go.
Yeah, but here's the thing: I think those were made from the women that they capture.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And so Arthur, Samantha, and Chicory are able to survive.
Yes.
Well, Kurt Russell dies. That's pretty much the end of the movie. It's a 2-hour slog to watch. It's fucking boring, and the end just doesn't justify it. I don't think it's the worst movie.
It's not terrible. I like it because it's just original.
Well, no, like I said, it's the 13th warrior all over again. Someone
True,
disturbs the rest of the natives, and shit goes down. Yay!
But it's still a visceral western, which you don't see much of.
Well, you see, this is a movie I won't recommend for many people, but for next week,
Ooh.
I was thinking, they're a really good movie, but I want to watch a David Carradine one.
Okay.
So next week, and I'm gonna send you the link, and I suggest you watch it tonight.
I might actually. Let's have a look. What are we doing? What are we doing? Westerns?
Oh no, it's not a western.
It's not a western.
Oh god, no.
You have yet to send me a link.
We, my friend, are doing a movie I actually watched a while ago, and I had the fucking time of my life watching this shit.
I had.
We are watching Dead and Breakfast.
Oh fuck me!
I fucking love this movie.
Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, it has Jeremy Sesto and Eric Palladino. You can't complain, boy. It is very good. It also has Bianca Lawson.
Okay, you might have convinced me. Oh shit! I pushed my microphone.
Surprisingly, there's a lot of people in this movie that are pretty notorious for having good movies. And this, you might say that this is not one of their best, but it's a movie I actually enjoy watching because it's just that stupid. Kind of,
How is Bianca Lawson 40?
else it has ever Carradine. Come on.
Damn you. Fine, I'll watch it.
Also, it has Gina Phillips.
I'll watch David Carradine.
Yeah, should. See,
I'll watch him good.
Yeah, and next time I'll give you an actually good movie that came out this year and was severely overlooked, even though it's actually kind of good. We should be talking more about.
Okay. A discussion will be had next week on the Voices from Behind podcast. Also, I've kind of rejiggered the schedule. I upload the episode from the week before we start this one, usually. So that gives me a bit more time to deal with like videos and renders and shit like that.
See,
it just lets me just upload the whole VOD in the full quality without like messing up anything or adding like extra text and shit. I'll just upload the VOD, and that works way better.
See, the interesting part. By the way, I'm flying back on the 8th of January.
I'm going on the 5th, so we should record on the 10th.
Sure enough.
Okay.
Well, you're coming here on the 5th.
Yes.
I know you're going back to Pleven, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to Sofia at all because I need to be in Pleven for stuff. I'm only there a week. Oh, fuck me. All right. Yeah, well, I was gonna try and go to Sofia, but I have to like wait for my driving license and shit, so I won't be able to see anybody at all. So that should be fun.
It's always fun.
It's always fun. Right. Have you got anything to add, sir?
Bro, it has fucking Dietrich Bader.
Oh, for fuck's sake, still looking at the cast.
Of course. These are actually names I know from 1,000 places.
Yeah, I figured. Anyway.
Well, next week we're going to be an interesting one, I guess.
That should be an interesting week next week.
I hope you all have a fucking amazing New Year's.
Yes. May you all have a lucky and fulfilling 2020. And may we all find peace like Evo did with the film he just gave me.
Well,
find somebody that looks at you the way Evo looks at Dead and Breakfast 2004.
See, I could have made you watch a show by the name Tales from the Toilet.
Right. Thanks for watching. Thank you for listening. Find us on the usual places: Spotify, Wooshka, and iTunes or whatever. Apple Podcasts on YouTube. Just search the hashtag Voices from Behind. I have been Evo, and you have been Evo, and we've been Evo. This has been episode 49 of the little boy who's now 1 year old. Yay. Okay, I'm playing some music. Say bye. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Okay, where the fuck is that? There it is. Aha.